access control and authentication में difference क्या है? What is injection? Is OS command is coming into injection attack? Security headers, it providing extra layer of protections. Hey friends, कैसे हो आप लोग? तो मैं हूँ अलीशा एंड वेलकम टू माय न्यू ब्लॉग। तो आज का ब्लॉग थोड़ा टेक्निकल होने वाला है, तो डोंट मिस इट आउट, ओके? दिस वीडियो इज गोइंग मेनली फॉर developers, IT students and the persons who wants to start their career in cybersecurity field. In this quick video, we are going over the OWASP top 10, the most critical application cybersecurity risks in just 5 minutes. So guys, don't miss the end. At end, I'll give you one bonus tip. First one is broken access control. What is broken access control? It is nothing but the user accessing the data which you are not authorized. Okay, the normal user trying to access the admin's data. In that, what is the mitigation? Mitigation, the permission, the roles should be defined very carefully. Second one is weak cryptographic failures. Weak cryptographic failures is nothing but you are using weak cryptographic algorithm to encrypt your data. Like you are sending passwords, credit cards through HTTP instead of HTTPS. The third one, most important and my favorite, injection attack. So in injection attack, attacker trying to inject malicious code in the application. That can be SQL, no SQL, OS command injection. So in that case, like in login form, attacker is trying to send or 1 is equal to 1 something to get into the application. So in that case, you have to do the input validation as well as parameterized queries. And the fourth one, you have to design the applications very securely. It's not about code bugs. I'm taking an example. In login form, like Facebook is there. So in Facebook, I think only 2 to 3 attempts should be there. If attacker is trying to access into the application, it should tell like you have to provide correct username and password. After third attempts, the account should be locked. The attacker should be locked. Okay, can be multi-factor authentication. You can provide rate limiting. You can implement. And fifth one, what is fifth one? This is security misconfigurations. So you have said default configuration, open ports are there, debug code, stack trace is there. So whenever entering something and it is giving error, long error, so in that attacker may find sensitive information. Okay, so that should handle very carefully. Port should not be open if it is not necessary, and you can check how it can analyze. So Bob suit you can use to check security misconfiguration. Nessus tool you can use for open ports and all. Default configuration should not be there. What is sixth one? Sixth one is nothing but vulnerable outdated components. Vulnerable outdated components are there which has already known vulnerabilities and still you are using, you are not upgrading. So you should define at what period you are updating. If vulnerabilities are there, you should not use or upgrade that. Just choose alternative for that. So example, like you are using jQuery which has XSS vulnerability. Don't use vulnerable outdated components. The eighth one is software and data integrity failures. Software and data integrity failures is like code, plugins, updates you are downloading or updating without integrity checks. I'm sending as a sender to you and you are receiving my message. That should be me, like in between me and you. It should not be altered and it have only sent and you have received that one. So that is software and data integrity failures. You should not like download and run the data without integrity checks. The ninth one is security logging and monitoring failures. It is nothing but you are not logging the data. Who is accessing, when they have access and what they have access. Who, what and when. 3 things are there. Okay, you should log that. Otherwise you will not get to know who has changed the data, who has done multiple attempts to get into the application. 10th one is SSRF, server side request forgery. What does it mean? So here application application is trying to access the URL on behalf of the user, and the attacker is trying to get into the internal system, like to fool the server will not get to know whether the request is coming from genuine person or from attacker, and it is like fooling the server. Example is making your server access like http localhost 127.0.0.1 admin. So attacker is trying to get into the admin things, what admin data is there. So guys, that's the OWASP top 10 in just 5 minutes. So it is very important if you are building the applications or if you are starting your career in cybersecurity field. Want more depth in examples and secure coding tips? Then hit like and subscribe, and please let me know in the comments. And guys, bonus tip, add security headers. Security headers can help you, can protect you with wide range of vulnerabilities like clickjacking, XSS. It can provide extra layer of protections in your application. So don't miss to add security headers.